Kappa just builds so much adrenaline in me. I'm talking really fast, clicking really fast. So yeah, there's a 10-second grace period at the beginning where you can drag your units to exactly how you want, and you can do whatever rush you want. So I think I'm probably going to mostly go for, Hannibal's actually really good here. I may just go for a sort of a Hannibal rush. Hannibal's going to be pretty strong here. Chrono Filter is also very good to go along with it, so let's try to do this. So I'm going to drone up. Chrono Filter into Hannibal is very strong, I think, so I'm just going to attack with Hannibal's. He's going to be able to defend properly, but I think this is still going to be a very strong opening. I don't know, the Hannibal might give me a bit of headaches, so I'm a bit worried about this, but it's going to kill stuff, so that's okay. So I think a Blast Forge is what I want. Maybe that's too much blue. I think he'll probably lose this game. Shit, he's going to, I didn't realize he could attack for 2 crap. That's actually a really strong attack, so yeah, I can't build a wall, so that was really dumb. He's going to kill a slot of my drones. I'm just going to hope that these Hannibals get there, but yeah, he's going to build a wall, and he actually forgot to attack, so I'm going to start up a lot of gold. I should have bought an Auric Impulse. Not getting those 6 gold is really bad, but hopefully I'm okay here, so I can still get a wall crucially, which is very important, but he's going to breach me, he's going to hack with all this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do, but his engineers died, so I don't know if he's going to be okay. Yeah, so getting an Auric Impulse is good because next turn the Chrono Filter will fire, and then I'll have a lot of gold to get a lot of stuff, and I think I'm actually okay here because his Grimbatches are dying. His Grimbatches only live for 4 turns, and he didn't manage to defend with them well enough, but he's barely holding on here. Yeah, so I think the Hannibals he just can't ever kill, so I think it's going to be very difficult for him to win. I'm going to solve his drones, and the next turn I'm going to win the game, so that was fun. Wow.
Hey guys, Will and Elliot here, and today's update video we're going to talk about Blitz mode in Prismata. And this sort of got started because at the beginning we were playing Prismata, and then we just always wanted to play faster and faster and faster with our short attention spans, and this is how it was born.
Yeah, so I mean, Blitz mode, Prismata didn't always have a Blitz mode. When Prismata was a card game, Blitz mode would have been impossible. And once Prismata transitioned from a card game to a video game, we realized suddenly, after we added clocks, that like we could feasibly play the game much faster than we had originally intended. And as we got better and added more features to the game, our ability to play it faster increased. And eventually it went from, 30 seconds a turn, 20 seconds a turn, 10 seconds a turn, 5 seconds a turn, 3 seconds a turn, and we realized that it was actually possible to play Prismata at ridiculously fast speeds, and also that it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we almost started it as a joke. We challenged each other to play 3 seconds a turn as a joke, but when we did it, we were like, oh, this is actually somewhat possible, and it's insanely fun. It's just like so much adrenaline builds up in you. It's sort of a combination of like Blitz, chess, and StarCraft, but not really like either. It's almost like genre defining. So like it's not exactly like Blitz chess because it's multiple clicks. You got to do so many things on your turn, but it's not like StarCraft because you can. It's still turn-based, and you can still very much figure out what you want to do, and it's all about decision making. And I just love how you can play 40 games in an hour, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, one thing that's really important is that you're not really constrained by your dexterity. It's not like an APM grind where you need to have 300 actions per minute. It's more the case of, even at the 3-second turn, you can execute your decisions with a small number of clicks, but you got to make those decisions quickly. And we added a lot of features to facilitate being able to execute your turn fast. So I wanted to show you some of them in Prismata itself. So this is the Prismata game board, and so a couple of features. We added hotkeys for everything. So we expect a lot of players, especially players playing fast time controls, are going to use a keyboard and a mouse. So we have hotkeys, first of all, for all the units. So any unit you want to buy, you can buy by pressing a single hotkey, and we've mapped them so that they're all assigned to the left hand if you're using a QWERTY keyboard. And of course, you can remap them. But for example, you can work with all your drones, and then the main economic units are all EDCBA, which you can easily get with your left hand. All of the other base units, FG, WS, TR, they're all left-hand hotkeys. You can press Tab to switch over to the second page, and then these numbers 1 to 8 give you the second page of units. And you can actually rearrange them in order to reassign their hotkeys. So often at the start of a Blitz game, if I want to, say, use Scorchilla and Teothernax, I'll drag them up to 1 and 2, which are easy hotkeys for me to hit with my left hand while I'm using the mouse to play the rest of the game. There's hotkeys for like working. You can press Q to work with all your drones. You can hold shift to click a whole pile at once, so you can shift click your drones to click them fast. You can press space for this button, so I can play my full turn without ever using the mouse at all. I can press Q, DD to buy 2 drones, and then space to end my turn. Yeah, and I can continue doing this for a lot of the early game.
Yeah, and I think the UI also really facilitates fast play because all the numbers are very much emphasized and all the symbols are very distinct, so you can very quickly see what the game state is and decide what you want to do.
Yeah, so we're going to show you a couple Blitz game demos, and let's check them out. Alright, so hey everybody, I am in a 6-second Blitz game with Will, so we each have 6 seconds to make every turn. And I'm going to be making heavy use of all the hotkeys in order to actually play this game. Which strat am I going to go? Do I want to go Amperilla? Maybe I'll get Odin, Cauterizer, that type of stuff. I don't know if I can afford to get Odin. Maybe I'll go ISO. That might be a more reasonable strat. I'm putting the units that I want to go on top so that I can buy them with the hotkeys. So here, for example, if I want a drone ISO, a DD1, Q DD1, space, and now I have the ISO coming out. Will's probably going to Steel Splitter. Yeah. It's expected. Okay, I'm definitely going to Blast Forge. I don't know if I want to Gauss Cannon here. No, I think just getting drones is probably better. Yeah, let's do that. So next turn I can Tesla Coil. I may just want to ISO and wall. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's sync up all the ISOs. Will's going Cauterizer, which seems okay, I guess. I'll just drone a bit. Next turn, 2 more ISOs, so I'll get them all synced up. Whenever you can sync up your ISOs, it's good. I need a wall, 2 more ISOs. Maybe a Conduit, or maybe an Animus. I'm 1 short for buying an Animus. It would have been nice to get an Animus because Frostbites synced up with these ISOs can be very strong. I wonder if that's a possibility at all this game. I don't need that. I don't really want another ISO. And here I'm defending for barely enough. Will's actually leaving a Cauterizer back. He doesn't have enough engineers. Oof. Okay. So let's get Frostbites and ISOs and defend for enough. Even if I get breached a little bit here, it doesn't matter that much. But I think I defended for enough. Sometimes you can't even count with stuff like Cauterizers. Oh, I just barely got breached. But that's okay. Now, stuff like Frostbite is sometimes really hard to use in Blitz mode because you gotta use shift and stuff like that. So I am going to do that as fast as I can and breach. I'm not at all capable of playing fast enough to do that. Holy crap. Let's just get Gauss Cannons. Am I going to get breached here? I don't think so. I just barely defended for enough. So let's do that. Breach. Kill a bunch of drones and somehow defend. Did I defend for enough? I don't know if I needed to leave all those Steel Splitters back. I definitely benefited from leaving at least 1 back. So I can actually breach here, even though I'm off turn for my ISOs. And this next burst is just going to murder Will. I let him get through. I didn't really need to, but game's over, I think, at this stage. Let's just get up some last-minute D, and that should be everything. Wow, so that was pretty intense. But anyway, so that's what Blitz mode is like. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Blitz mode is crazy, and it's definitely not for everyone, but it's a lot of fun. And once you get good enough at Prismata where it just feels second nature to you to hit all the hotkeys and buy all the stuff, Blitz mode is a really intense way to play the game, and I think you guys will enjoy it. I'll see you next time.